Hi, I'm Nick Nanton, and welcome back to Times Square today. I've got my good friend Lance Luke here today. Lance, welcome to the show.
Oh, thanks, Nick.
It's good to have you in. So you are all the way in from Hawaii here in beautiful New York,
That's
and
right.
you help people solve big problems with buildings. Tell me a little bit about that.
That's right. I'm a building construction engineer, and I help any kind of building owner, whether it's commercial or a condominium building. I help them fix their buildings. Fixing by way of, let's say they got water infiltration problems, or roof issues, or concrete, electrical, plumbing, all those kind of things.
It's funny, we've been friends for a while, and I see your Facebook posts, and it's crazy the things you run across. I mean, so many people take shortcuts, right? And after 5 or 10 years, they become really bad situations.
Yeah, it's fun to actually go around and look at these conditions, take photos, and people post on Facebook that, oh, your photos are scaring me. I said, well, good, that's what I want.
That's great. Now, tell us a little bit about what made you decide to get into that industry.
Well, actually, I started off 12 years old. I was helping my grandfather fix up apartment buildings. So we were like slave labor doing electrical, plumbing, roofing, and all that. And
Yeah.
I got interested in construction, so I got my general contractor's license and I got my engineering degree. Worked for a real estate development company, then went off on my own as an independent consultant helping people fix buildings.
That's great. Wow. Now, tell me the state of that industry right now. I would feel like there's not many people who I could go to that would know all the different facets of construction that you know. Just tell me a bit about that.
Well, we try to be experts in the field that people need help in. So if they have a water problem coming through their windows, we go there and investigate. And there's not too many people that do that. We're kind of like a CSI, but instead of looking at dead bodies, we look at failed buildings. So that's kind of a concept.
I love it. Now, do you only work in commercial buildings? Do you do residential buildings? What all do you do?
Yeah, we do all types, churches, shopping centers. We have a lot of condominium buildings that we work on that are falling apart because of lack of maintenance. So we go in there, we help them make a plan. If they're short of money, we help them raise funds for it. And if they got to get a bank loan or do an assessment, we help with the whole process and get the thing done.
That's great. Now, if I'm a building owner or a church, I take care of a church, whatever, and I don't see any problems right now, I shouldn't call you, or should I go ahead and maybe have you come check it out before there's a problem?
That's a good question, Nick. You should call me to go out and do an inspection, because a lot of times the average layperson doesn't have the eyes and expertise to look at and investigate things. So you may look at a roof and it looks okay. I may go there and say, well, the flashing's bent, you got water coming through here, your shingles are lifting up, that kind of thing. So we go in there and do an initial inspection report. Then after that, we give our recommendations. Our recommendation would be, well, you don't have to do anything this year, or maybe get an inspection next year, or hey, there's a problem that could lead to really a big money issue. So maybe you want to attend to it now.
That's great. It's much like going to get a physical at the doctor. There's a reason why our insurance company has us go do it once a year, because things will start to break down, and if you wait 10 years to look at it, you have a much bigger problem than if you fix it right now.
That's the same concept. I mean, we tell people, you drive a car, you can't not put oil in it and keep driving it. You always have to do some maintenance.
Yeah, absolutely, always have to do maintenance. Now, your success has been pretty incredible. How have you stayed so far ahead of the competition?
One thing is the concept of, like my father taught me, when I asked him the question, what's the secret to making money? And he said, help people. So I use that ideal all the time. My objective when I go to a building is I'm helping the person. I'm not interested in getting the job per se to make money. I want to help them first. So there's times where I go to the building and I just inspect it and I give them recommendations, and they don't hire me because they don't need to.
Yeah.
They go, well, sorry, we can't pay you now. I says, no, I don't need any pay. Just keep my report. Wait till next year, call me when you need to. And that business motto has worked, because I get calls from clients, people that I inspected their buildings like 2, 3, 5 years ago, and they're calling me now. I kind of don't remember who they are. I said, hey, you came 5 years ago. I need your help now. So in Hawaii, we call that, aloha, the aloha spirit, going to help people, and not thinking that, well, I'm going to get paid. So it actually comes. And with my best-selling book, that actually helps too, because people look at the book and go, whoa, you're a best-selling author? Wow, that's cool.
Very awesome, man. Good deal. Now, I like to ask smart people like you this. If you could go back in time to talk to the startup version of yourself, the first day you went out on the job, what would you tell yourself?
I would tell myself, concentrate on really helping people and seriously help them with a passion and not really think about yourself. How are you going to do this and make money for yourself? Because the money will come. I've seen it. It's proven
Right.
time and time again. If you're nice and help people and kind of guide them to where they need to be, and you feel that need, because it's all about helping the person get to where they want. And in my field of construction and building maintenance and repair, you're helping them solve a problem. If you can help them solve their problem, then you're the hero, you know.
I absolutely agree. Lance, I know there's a lot of people watching this who need your help. How can they find you?
Oh, they can go to my website. It's hawaiibuildingexpert.com or building.expert. And my phone number is 808-422-2132.
Lance Luke, you're a good dude. Thanks
All
for
right,
coming on the
thanks,
show.
Nick.
We'll be right back on Times Square Today.